Alright. What's up? What's up, everybody? Hopefully everyone's feeling good. I know it's late. I mentioned earlier today that we'd be doing a little bit of a late stream, just to get some grinding done, to finish some of this stuff out. And I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Tender poultry, I think, is the last thing I needed to look at. So we're jumping right into it. I'm going to see if I can buy it here. Because again, they said I could, so I'm probably just missing it. No, I really can't buy it. Huh. Let's see. But I hope everyone's having a good night. So tonight's just going to be a nice chill thing. Well, being that it's a nice chill stream, I'm just gonna mute my mic. When there's chats up, I'll be speaking. But until then, we'll really keep it very, very low key tonight. Very, very nice and easy. Appreciate you guys. Yo, the 70 streak from Crazy Dragoon. Welcome in. How are you? My blood sugar. Let me check that. Hopefully you're doing well, Crazy Dragoon. It is 98, so looking solid. I will just heal myself here. Maybe she'll wake up eventually. Maybe not, too. Huh. Jesus. Yeah, that sounds right. There we go. All right. I will build my CP back up like this, because it's at least a squad that can. That's fine, honestly. That worked pretty well. And thank you for the lurk, Luna. I appreciate it. You're probably at work being a Tuesday, so hopefully your shift is going well. Okay. We're getting pretty close to what I need. Mother? It's fine. Just a little bit of grinding accidentally beats the game. I feel that. That'd be nice. How you doing, Ramen? Hopefully you're doing well. I should be able to cancel you now. Sick. God damn it. I feel like I'm gonna do nothing because we're small. It still killed him though. We'll take it. It's hilarious. Alright, maybe you don't die. Doing stuff for work right now? Ooh, late time work. Damn. Hopefully nothing too big. Hopefully nothing serious. Alright, cool. And now we just run. Yeah, so I was looking into it, Ramen. I mean, looking into it is very brief. I kind of just probably did what you did. I Googled it. I don't know. It's definitely telling me that Tainted Poultry should be sold at the tree, but I don't have it. Like, I don't know if this is a thing where, like, I have to get enough of the ingredient first for it to start appearing, which would be kind of weird if I didn't get like, I don't know what the unlock requirements would be if there are some, but it's definitely not at the tree. I'll check again after this run. You know, that's a just in case. But I definitely wasn't seeing it. So then I Googled it myself afterwards, and I got, you know, got the same thing you did pretty much. No, silly. I'm always gonna save just in case I fuck something up. I can see myself doing that. Yes, for the most part, I have a lot of what I should be doing down now, which is really nice. What is unfortunate, though, is I don't have a ton of money now to continue getting the weapons. So now is when I have to start selling the excess quartz. But I don't know what excess quartz I have. So here's a question. Do you know which quartz would be expensive? Or honestly, what just out of curiosity, if I were to just sell all the Mirage Sepith, like, maybe I should just do that. What do you think? Just to get the money for the rest of the weapons and not have to worry about it. I don't know what quartz I have, and I think I have everyone set up pretty good. So maybe I'll just do that. Current quartz setup, you can just sell everything. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Just on the safe side, as always, we have the save files. I'll remember that 60 is where I should go back to. Exactly. That's what I figured. Okay. Yeah, that should give me more than enough money to now buy the rest of the weapons and armor that I would need for these characters. So really quick, let's just equip the two of them with what I can. just to get an idea of where we're at with these characters. 4 skinners, okay. But hell yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate you for being here, having fun talking trails. You know I'm always game for it, so... I always appreciate the company and the tips. Okay, so the weapons for the 2 of them. The cosmic gear for the 2 of them. Weapons for the 2 of them, gear for the 2 of them, and boots for Olivia. Yeah, no boots for you. You know what, honestly, heat resistant boots are better. Truly. That 117 speed is goated. Considering your speed... Oh, you're also level 107. I was like, what the hell is up with this shit? Before working on this stuff for work, I was also doing your Trails off-stream grind. Ooh, since Nightmare Mode, I really gotta be careful with my setup. It's a fresh new save since I'm playing on PC rather than your PlayStation. Ooh, hell yeah. Now, I assume when you played the game for the first time, you were playing on Nightmare, correct? I'd be shocked to find out otherwise. Yeah, so are there other ingredients somewhere else? It's so weird. Firefly, Acerbic tomato, Bear Claw, tricolored rice, aged miso, vintage wine, fresh milk, fresh eggs, sharp cheese, luscious orange, ripe apple, azalea fruit, milled flour, iron bonefish, marbled steak, flaky potato, crisp onion, dirty carrot, maple sugar, kibbled salt, olive oil, fresh herb, dragon beans, royal leaf, black pepper, red pepper, tender whitefish. No tender poultry, though. That's so weird. It is on Nightmare. Okay, yeah. Or it was on Nightmare, that's what I meant. For the first playthrough. God damn, give you fucking credit. Holy shit. Yeah, no idea. I mean, like I said, I was looking it up myself just to see if I was fucking up, and obviously was finding the same stuff you were. Very strange. Gotta get them their first group of levels up till about 124, 125-ish. If you judge. What? The old one. I'll do this fight real quick, just to make sure that we're good to go. Okay, yeah. We're fine. Gotta go finish this up for work, Sally. They just told me to finish it before midnight. Could have done this time. Tomorrow, for real. Yeah, no, obviously, I appreciate it. Yeah, do what you need to do. I appreciate the help. 100%. Okay, good. That did kill. Olivier's definitely, yeah. There we go. For sure. Okay. No worries at all. Well, that was upsetting. Can't say I'm surprised. Okay. What are you guys weak to? Fire and that, which is interesting. How much we talking? 5,000? Yeah, that's worth it. Beautiful. And that's probably not that important either, but yeah, only 4 more. So it should be done pretty damn quick. Not bad. Yeah, no, it doesn't really feel like punishment because obviously, like you said, it's so cool because it doesn't take long to grind them up at all. So, yeah, no, it's real. I mean, think about it. I've been doing this one for an hour, and the first bit of that hour was, really, trying to figure out the ingredient thing. But honestly, with all the gladiator headbands and belts and stuff, it doesn't take a lot of fights to get people up to speed. That reminds me, I have to get a couple of levels for agate before we get to anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, no big deal. But yeah, it's really nice. Oh, that's also unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, agate needs some levels ahead of time. Even still, he's doing good damage. Let me hear it, Roman. What you got for me? I'm having fun. Yeah, I don't, you know, I definitely don't mind it. I think I was talking about this earlier a little bit. I was a little bothered by it earlier just because as soon as the finale's in my sight, a lot of times I'm just like, all right, cool. Let's get this over with. I'm psyched to jump into the end. And then, you know, something like this where it's like, I mean, and this grind really is not that bad at all. So, I mean, even still, like, it could have still been easier if I could get the Tainted Poultry. But since I can't, I have to do stuff like this. So it still could have been quicker, and it's really not that bad. So, I'd say I'm having fun. Sometimes I just gotta let that expectation settle in of, alright, I guess I'm not finishing this in the next 2 hours. Cool. Let's get out of fear. Or, Jesus Christ, Reese. So not what I meant to click. God damn it. Honestly, that kind of just worked. Nice. Get it for sure. This is really like a problem with outside of party members not getting EXP. You can call it a game shank. So like this part. Yeah, you know, it's one. That really spoke to me. Where it's like one last hurrah to use these characters, and there haven't been a lot of characters aside from Josette that once I got used to how they play, I didn't like them, like truly. So really, kind of building up that squad and getting to see how they all work together is really cool. Who has full CP? It's Rufina I gotta fix up. And I'll put it on Chloe. Let's get Chloe's up next. Oh no! Oh, I still fucking ran into it by accident. But no, I agree 100%. And I also feel like, even if I didn't feel like that beforehand, I think I'm gonna feel like that very strongly when it comes time to actually do the ending here. So I think that's also a very big part of it too. Okay, what is... I always forget. I think she had the Crimson Eye. What do you mean no? God damn it. Yeah, I gotta fix some of this stuff up, but... and then you can just take your shit off. Because I really won't need it next. Some people who didn't grind and struggle in the final dungeon because only Kevo's main team is built and it was a bad news bears for a lot of them. Yeah, no, absolutely. Which is another big part of it, where it's like, I would so much rather do the grind and be prepared 10 out of 10 times than find myself struggling in a final dungeon. Because that's a big part of what scares me of like JRPGs and shit like that. It's one of those things where I love turn-based games a lot because it's like, I don't have to be good at them, I just have to be smart. But then as soon as I lose that edge, I'm like, oh, well, fuck, now I'm bad and dumb. And it was all just because I didn't prepare well for certain situations. So I'd rather do that 10 out of 10 times than struggle. Ooh, strength up. Don't mind if I fucking do. Oh yeah. You're dead, sir. Just don't freeze everybody. I mean, that's kind of fine, honestly. I don't mind if Agate's frozen as much. You know what? But I will save him because I don't want him to die. Do it one fucking job, brother. Perfect. But yeah, 100% of the time I would rather do just a grinding session like this than struggle against anything endgame. I mean, we only have, I mean, we're gonna drink here. We're gonna head straight down into the final fight, or the fourth boss, area boss, and then we're gonna have one squad left with Muller and Zin. So the only thing that I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run it back on the squads, and mostly because I have the money to. I think I was cheaping out on some of the equipment. So maybe I'll do that, and I'll double-check quartz, but I think we'll be okay. Like I said, tonight's not going to be a super long stream, and I'm looking at, maybe, you know, I should hit the 2-hour mark. And then, yeah, I'll take the break tomorrow. We'll come in for the Pokemon stream, and then Thursday afternoon, we'll hit the... Ramen, how long would you say the finale is? Wait, no, I'm not doing anything Thursday now. Oh, wait, no, wait, I am. Sorry. I'll be doing something at 7. Do you think I can beat the finale in 7 hours? Buy items and ingredients. Oh, that's true, too. Starting when I head to the plane from the Arce. 7 hours. What do you think? Dude, yeah, Judgment and Trails finales in the same day. I didn't even think about that ahead of time. That's peak, if I've ever heard it. That's fucking crazy. I did not think of that. Okay, the only problem here, throw you in, get you in. Unfortunately, I'll be doing Trails first. Trails will be in the afternoon, probably around noon, my time. And then Judgment will be about 7 p.m. my time. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Of course, I know you, Yoda, and Misty are big into this. I'm also not doing anything Friday afternoon. So Friday afternoon, because I see that you say you have plans Thursday. Honestly, if Friday works better, I can also make that work fine. I know my audience, and I build my streams around the audience too, for sure. So, like I said, you let me know what works for you. Yoda has seemed to be here a lot of the afternoons, so Hopefully they'll be able to be here if they'd like to. Alright, let's see. What do we got here that I can put on you? You know what? I really don't need that shit right now. I don't, because I'm just going to buy the best shit. Gold crap. Wow, we had one other weapon. That's fucking insane. Oh, and it brings his speed up? That's actually crazy. Alright, Mueller. Okay, yeah. Hopefully, it should be earlier for Trails at least. Yeah, the reason we had to switch timing for for Judgment, because normally that's Saturday afternoons, we had to switch it because Blood Trip, who I stream with, who I stream Judgment with, he's going to his brother's graduation this weekend. And when his brother comes home, we're going to switch back to like blueprints and everything. So I was like, let's see if we could finish this game before then. So he's coming over now Thursday night to do that instead. So still hitting it with some time to spare. It was nice. Okay. Now let's buy the 2 pieces of armor. Insufficient Mira. Oh, wow. That's crazy talk. Alright, what if I sell 4,000? That's fine with me. We're still making out crazy. Okay. So here's the question. Oop, that was the wrong place to look at. Who do we want for support now? Does anyone else give speed up? Yeah. Oh. I mean, honestly, that's fine. Who's getting hit with magic anyway? It's not like we're in hell or anything. Okay, final run. Honestly, what I think I'll do is according to the page that I found earlier, I only have to go into 5 fights, and I can run from them to use the CP pool back at the garden. Maybe I put in my 4 squads and just refresh everyone's CP to full. That way everyone's really looking good. If we're going this hard to get everyone to like level 1, around level 133, we're gonna finish it out. We're gonna make it look good. Thinking of jumping the Lost Trail. Lost Judgment, not right away. With Brian's brother coming back, we're gonna go back to Blueprints on Saturdays for a little bit. It's really gonna depend. We're not totally sure how much, because Blueprints is like one of those forever games, truly. We're gonna try and hit some mysteries and stuff, but then we also have 007 First Light that we're gonna be hitting at some point too. If I had to guess, we might try and hit Lost Judgment in the fall. That would just be my guess. But no, yeah, I mean, I get it. But that's the thing too, you know, I'm doing all the different games anyway. I may as well work with it, especially if I can. You know, that's what I have the Discord for. You guys know that I have to change the schedule around every once in a while, so if I can change the schedule around for that, I can change the schedule around for something that someone really wants to see too. I don't remember if I saved. I think I did. I definitely did. Alright. Let's do it. I did not check if there's Single? It's not. That's fine, though. Alright, that's fine. Oh, he got it off, actually? That's crazy. I did not think he did that. 9 HP. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. Jeez. I also forgot I didn't get them the levels they should have. Ooh, can you, Ramen, can you DM me the link for that? I really want to see that. Executive business decisions. I feel like it might just be purchasing the Trails game, but I can't say for sure. Zin. No. Okay. So, here's my line of thinking, right? Because what does suck about that is I don't want it to sell out. Because, dude, you know what kills me? So I wasn't into tabletop gaming too much when this first came out, and man, dude, I wish I had picked it up regardless. I want the Final Fantasy VII Remake Materia Hunter tabletop game, but I can't find it anywhere. And I don't know how much to trust. I don't know. It sucks. I really wish I could find it. Because I would love to play that. Zoom. Oh, yeah. So it depends. Do you think, like, even if I pick it up and I don't play it right away, like, I don't know. I trust your judgment overall. And hell yeah. Alright, everyone's back up to full. So we're hitting the 2. Now we're gonna go run to the next one. make sure these heavy hitters get those levels. It's a big spoiler. Alright. Alright, fair enough. I think I might just have to bow out of this one then. You know what? Here's my next question. Right? It's up for pre-order. Ramen, I'm about to go all in like you've never seen before. When does it come out? June 1st. That is so soon. I was gonna say, how many games do I need to play by release date? I think the answer to that would be too many. Okay, let's see. This is always the tough fight, so let's see what we can do. I would need to play. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think that one's happening. Alright, well, I gave it my best shot. God damn it. Alright, I've gotta try and take that. Oh, man. Don't kill Chloe. Fuck you. Damn it. Alright, it's fine for now. Whatever. Oh shit, Zin didn't get the XP? Oh, that's huge. Wow. Alright, calm down. Welcome back, Luna. How's the shift going? And what's for lunch today? I'm assuming probably another one of the frozen meals. What did you have last night? I know we were talking about like the ribs, the Salisbury steak ones. Oh god, it was we were talking about wet food. Fuck. Salisbury steak again. It was. Okay. Oh, no wonder she was doing... Oh, well, fuck me, I guess, huh? Oh, well, may as well do that. Oh, motherfucker. The page itself is safe. Okay. I'll take that, honestly. so we got some shit to get some stuff. Oh, you had spaghetti last night. That was it. That was the one. You know, that's so funny. I was thinking like macaroni and cheese, and I'm like, no, it's not quite that. That's funny. But hell yeah. How's the shift going? All right, I will take a look at this ramen. Oh god. Okay. It's a hardcover book, and apparently with character sheets alongside with court setup, it's basically Dungeons & Dragons, but with trails, and honestly, I'm down for that. God damn. Ah, that sounds so fucking cool, dude. This is what I get for not dedicating my entire life to this series. Do you guys understand what I have to give up for this? Honestly, ridiculous. Truly. Okay, honestly, with all that being said, if you guys ever happen across, the really cool Final Fantasy one, let me know. It's going good, a bit busier than last night when it comes to freight, but not nearly as much cleanup to do. Okay, that's good at the end of the day. You're self-praising me. I told you to do all the true. You're so not wrong about that, though. Ooh, brought the charger with you. Hell yeah. Okay, good. So you can your Switch will hold the charge better. Fuck yeah. What's the hunt that you're doing in ZA? The current one. Damn it. That's so funny too, Ramen, because what we're also trying to do, granted this has also, you know, been a long time in the works and it has not come to fruition yet. We have also been trying to do a D&D campaign on stream. A lot of it's set up and we know the people that are in it, we just haven't like finalized details because then someone was at school, dealing with work schedules. Anyone who plays D&D probably understands all of that for sure. So we're trying to do a campaign on stream, which will be really cool. And damn, dude, if I could have just gotten the Trails one. Trying to find Cobalion? Nice. Okay. Hell yeah. I wish you the best of luck. 110%. You're back to yourself. I think we're almost done, everybody. Because yeah, we're gonna do the third fight, and then all we need for the fourth fight is Chloe. And then of course we're gonna do the cleanup. Like, we're not almost done with the stream, we're just almost done with the grinding levels, and then we'll just double check equipment, double check quartz, and then get everybody's CP back up to snuff. And then we'll call it, because it's 2:10 already. Oh, just trying to find it. That's fair. That's fair. It's $70 and it's in your cart? Hell yeah, Ramen. Someone jumped the gun when it comes to sending people to our location to help with the remodel. It hasn't even started yet, so the budget went bye-bye. Oh, that's frustrating. Like 10 to 15 less people. Jesus. That's frustrating as shit. Hopefully it's not too bad at the end of the day. But Jesus, that's a fucking nightmare. Just don't freeze everybody, and then we'll be able to make it work. That's absolutely fine. You can freeze Mueller as many times as you fucking want. Truly, it's fine. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just rip it again. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh, absolutely, Ramen. Dude, that sounds so fucking cool. Like I said, I don't even know what the Final Fantasy game realistically even is. But you know what I got? I got a Kingdom Hearts tabletop game. I'm not sure what the full name of it is. I can take a look because I have it down here. And I got that game and I was like, damn, this is really fun. This is really cool. And that kind of spawned interest where I was like, you know what? There's probably tabletop games from other franchises that I really like. I mean, like, I know when I was a kid, I had like some Pokemon board games that were really cool, and I would honestly love to like try and find some of those again and just have fun with them. Shocked we didn't get Mega Corviknight. That's a good point. Out of all the ones we did, I'm shocked that that was one that we didn't. We got Mega fucking Starmie. Motherfucking legs with its fucking Patrick ass meme. Couldn't get Mega Corviknight. Okay, still gonna save out here just in case something gets fucky. But don't worry, it's the shortest Trails game 60 hours later. Okay, got both of them to 132. Nice. Okay, really quick, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. The devastating news that I have to share is that I'm on my last bag of cheese doodles. Okay. Never hate Mega Starmie for one major reason. Starmie needed a buff to catch up with the generational power creep, and Mega was the only realistic option. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm disagreeing with their choice of design. You could have went in a million different directions. I literally have 7 ideas that would look cool. So I am gonna hold it against them for sure. We need cheese doodles real quick. Oh. But you're not wrong. Now, first part, very true. We needed something. You know what? Here's a question. Here's a question, Luna. What's the next goofiest Mega Evolution? Like, I feel like Megastormy is definitely one that people would flock to as being, like, a really goofy one, but... You're not wrong, though. The meme is funny. That's fair. I guess my argument to that would be more so like, I agree with you. Megaslobo's definitely goofy. I think it's the laziness of the design that I didn't like from Megastormy. That's probably the best way I would put it. But I totally get the Megaslowbro argument for sure. Pre-orders made? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, Ramen. Here's another question. Truly. Ramen. If I were to pre-order this, but not look at it until I'm caught up. You know what I mean? Like, just get the box from the sender, put it in, and just stuff it in my closet until I'm ready. Do you think it's possible? You know, let me take a look at those, because I don't remember them offhand, but I think that's a pretty damn good reason why your argument is valid. Let me see. Because I'm pretty sure, for what I remember, Sharpedo's just a shark. It's just a bigger shark. Let's see. Comparatively, yeah, it kind of just gets spikes, I guess. I guess that... Okay, let me see what camera looks like. I mean, okay. I totally understand the argument completely, because when you look at it, Sharpedo just gets a little bit spikier, and Mega Camerupt just kind of gets a more distinct volcano on its back as opposed to just the humps. So I totally understand the argument. I guess that one just comes down to preference, for sure. You're so right, though. Luna, what is a Trails tabletop RPG? If not, go to the Gen 6 Megas or more spikes, to be honest. That's interesting. What are the Gen 6 Megas? Let's see. Again, keep in mind, when I played Gen 6, I didn't use Megas very often, so ZA was a lot of my introduction to Megas in general. So there were a lot. Ramen, I'm hearing you out. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever I'm about to hear. Okay. With all this being said, you've got your shit on, you got your shit. We can unequip this. Okay. I don't think I need to go min-maxing as much with the accessories. Gen 6 Megas is in the Megas introduced in X, Y, and RS. Oh! Okay, not Megas of the Gen 6 decks. Okay. The front cover features Estelle, Green, and other characters you haven't met. Yep. Art style plus clothing may be different, but if you don't care for that, you can see the cover, but definitely do not open it. Okay. Out of curiosity, Ramen, being that you mentioned Estelle and Reen, are they main characters to the games? Like, I'll be honest. If I'm seeing pictures of the other protagonists, I'm not minding it as much. Again, I'll let you answer that at your own discretion. I trust you full-heartedly. I've never said full-heartedly before. It's always wholeheartedly. Okay, but really quick, let's jump back in with people that weren't my main squad. What's the lowest level? 131? Yeah. Okay, question. Is Lloyd one of them? Because I remember Lloyd from the epilogue of Cold Steel 2. Because if I have to guess, and again, like I said, answer at your own discretion. You're good at this. It's probably just the main playable characters in each of the arcs. So we're probably seeing Estelle from the Sky trilogy. We might see... Again, I don't even know if Lloyd is the protagonist. I think he is. But Lloyd from the Crossbell duology. Rean from the Arabonia stuff. And I'm assuming there's Calvard? I don't know what, like, Beyond the Horizons and Daybreak are, so those are the only ones I wouldn't know. Lloyd is not one of them. Okay. Gotcha. Because we didn't get any Kalos Megas until ZA, I don't think. Did we? Oh, you might be right. You might be right. Was the only... Yeah, because the only Gen 5 Mega was Audino? And I always confused that with, like, oh, we only got one Gen 6 Mega when the game came out. But no, I don't even think that we got that. Audino was the only Kalos. Not that we only got one Gen 6. Okay. Alright, I might have to do it. Roman, just out of curiosity, the site that you sent me, is it like their official website, or... Alright, but yeah, I won't look too hard at the cover. I'm not gonna try and make it out. Damn, that would be really cool. Because the whole... Right, exactly. I just don't want it to sell out. That's something... That's so cool. But the Dynamax was only Kanto and Galar Pokemon that got G-Max, except Garbodor. Oh, interesting. Right, that's what I was saying. I was saying I was getting it confused because I think Audino was the only Gen 5 one, but I was in my head thinking we only got one Gen 6 one. But I don't think we got any Gen 6. I was confusing that with we got one Gen 5. But no, that's also fair. The G-Max stuff. Oh, wait, you can also get it... Okay. Pre-order via Amazon as it doesn't show the images, but Barnes & Nobles does. Ramen. Even better. I'm going to send the link to my sister. And she'll pre-order it and have it sent to my house. Done deal. Honestly, Ramen, if you could do me a huge favor, if you don't mind, of course. 5head, way too smart. Here, do me a favor. Can you DM me the Amazon link so that I don't even have to I don't even have to get to the page? Palucha was the first Kalos manga we got shown. Then it was Malamar. Wow, that's actually crazy. You know what? Here's a question, Luna. Just because I'm curious and I like the Pokemon talk, but we haven't had the one-on-one Pokemon talk in a bit. I don't know how long your lunch is when you got to go back, but what hopes do you have for the Gen 10 mechanic? Are you like looking forward to it? Are you kind of worried about it? Skeptical? I'm curious. Okay, but yeah, let's see. So what do we got here? Estelle, you've got Cosmic Gear. We got 109,000 here. I think Cosmic Gear is the top of the line here. I want to get 2 more of those, and I want to get... Jesus Christ. I mean, what's everyone's... Okay, your defense is 2002. It goes up to 2032. It's really not that big. Honestly, I probably really don't have to min-max this shit. Because Cosmic Gear... You're at 2009. Wait. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna buy 2 of these at least. 1 for Ren. Yeah, 1 for Ren. Jesus Christ. And 1 for Josette. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother, like, min-maxing this shit, because I think everyone's gonna be fine. I'm starting to think it wasn't Ren that I had it on. I'll leave the ninja gear on. Okay, I'm not gonna bother doing this. I think we're fine. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're throwing in my typical squad real quick. Still got another 30 minutes to go. Hope there is no battle gimmick. Genuinely. Okay, gotcha. New weathers or terrains, but I'm sick of the generational gimmicks already. Honestly, I think I'm with you. And maybe not for good, but I definitely think they can stand to get away from it for Gen 10. I think there's so many other things that they can focus on with this generation and what they're trying to do. I think they can afford to step away from that gimmick, from that kind of stuff. You know what? Wait. Why did I do this? That's actually hilarious. Okay, we're just going to get everyone's CP back up. We're going to take another look at quartz. We're going to go from there. If that worked, that's going to be insane. Goddamn. But I'm honestly with you, Luna. Like, new weathers or terrains, I think they can do a lot with that kind of stuff. Night shift's on the clock from an hour before close to an hour after opening, which is 9 hours total. So avoid overtime if we get an hour for lunch. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really cool. It has begun. Let me hear it. People are making covers for the Stranger Than Heaven opening? Dude, that's fucking sick, actually. That's awesome. This trailer's better than GTA's. Hot take. GTA's was fine. I saw, obviously I saw GTA's when it came out, and I was like, oh yeah. I'll be honest, here's the thing. GTA 6 is one of those games, it's like, I don't know what you're gonna show me that makes me more excited. And I'm not even, like, super hyped for GTA 6. It's more of, like, I don't know what you could show me that would make me more sold, because it's GTA 6. I just genuinely don't know. But I full-heartedly agree with you. Hoping for high winds weather. Think Delta Stream, but weaker. Okay, something like a toxic terrain. Oh, that's pretty cool. Chip damage with poison types heal a little bit. Steel, of course, is immune. Yeah, no, that could be really cool. You sick son of a... Why do you turn? They should just release the song already. Just give me Elder Scrolls 6. I don't care for GTA 6. That's also fair. We were talking Me and Randy, we were talking on the podcast a little bit about Elder Scrolls 6 because we were talking about what Xbox needs to do in the future. I'm so curious what their move is. But we were discussing Elder Scrolls 6 and what we want from it a little bit. Not a very baseline stuff. We're definitely going to get into an Elder Scrolls 6 discussion down the line. Same with GTA 6, of course. That's funny because I was going to mention Luna. I'm surprised you didn't mention Hale right away, but it's because you were building to it. Bro, let me fucking tell you about this kid. Ramen, Randy is not finishing FC probably until 2027. This kid, I call him a kid. Man, we're fucking 30. I can't keep calling him a kid, huh? Almost 30. That's a distinction. I know his reasoning for not finishing FC was Pacopia came out and his girlfriend is like playing the Switch whenever she can. So he's not taking it from her. He's like, oh yeah, like take your time. I got other games I'll play. I'll get back to it. But dude, he's in the Grand Cell tournament. Like, he's so close. And Randy, all my life, has never been one to finish games. Like, I'm not even kidding. He's the one that recommended me Yakuza Like a Dragon and Nier Replicant. He recommended me both of those franchises for the first time. I finished both of them. The next time I saw him, dude, what did you think of the ending to Yakuza? He's like, oh, I never finished it. I'm like, what the fuck? You recommend it? He's like, yeah, I got like an hour in. I'm like, an hour? That's not true. He did end up getting pretty far in Yakuza, but I know he didn't finish that one. Nier Replicant, he did finish eventually. But he does not finish games. So I was shocked that he did as much, like, Trail's first chapter as he did. So I really hope he gets back to it. And I will have to tell him to get back to it, because we do need to discuss that. There will be an entire podcast on it. Because I also want to start doing reviews on the podcast. And I think just because we're not getting review codes for games, obviously because we're not, we're not massive, we're not big, we're barely seen. But at the very least, I want to start doing reviews for games that we're beating, just to get the idea of reviews in the head. And it's always, and for people who have played these games, it's fun to see it in retrospect. And, first chapter isn't that old. So I would love for him to finish it so that we can have a good discussion about it. 110%. Or give us the 2. That's true. Poison has 2 status conditions. Yeah, you're not wrong. Between toxic and just regular poison even. We could do that. I'm so interested to see where their head is at for what they want to do with Gen 10. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to min-max this shit anymore. I think everyone's got full CP. The lowest level is 131, and that's Josette. Unfortunately, Tita's also level 131. I might try and level Tita up just so Josette is lonely. But aside from that, I think we're pretty okay. I mean, this squad is goated, of course, but... Probably asking to be a guest? Dude, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey man, you got a mic? We're good to have you on. It should be simple. I mean, obviously with the podcast we do cameras, but obviously that is not a requirement. I would be happy to have you. Everyone's got full CP. Not the dirty thing. Alright. Ramen, genuine question. Going to the Arce and starting up the finale. Can I do it in 7 hours? Because that's how much time I'll have. I'll be going live noon on Thursday, and the Judgment stream will start at 7. Can I do it in 7 hours? I know sometimes finales are pretty long, so if you're iffy on it, I'll have to plan accordingly. Never. What else would you call combat points, Luna? Come on. "100% finish in 12 hours? So it's a long finale. So 7 hours might be tough. Oh no. Do I have to stream it tomorrow afternoon as well? Luna, don't be silly. Combat starts with the letter C, not B. Come on. You silly goose. You can't call combat points BP. At this point, Luna, maybe. But honestly, we will definitely be talking when Gen 10 comes out. We'll definitely be doing a bunch of Gen 10 coverage and stuff like that. I mean, Randy has been super into Pokemon, and I'm sure that obsession is only going to grow back more when Gen 10 gets announced and then fully released. So we'll be doing a lot of coverage of it, I'm sure. I gotta get sorted with like, just out of curiosity, because like Luna, I know you do YouTube videos, of course. What kind of tags should I be putting on my podcast? Because like I said, like, you know that I'm not like, I've never been the YouTube person, so like the outreach stuff and all this and all the smaller details are things that I need to learn and get used to. Kind of like the band was with social media and everything, but Blood Trip was always the social media guy. So when I'm putting the podcast up, like, should I be putting in like podcast tags if we're talking about like Stranger Than Heaven and shit like that? I wonder. I don't really add tags as often as I should. Okay, so you're in the same. Maybe I can help you out when I figure it out. Because that's the kind of stuff I gotta put. Randy texted me today, and he was like, "Dude, do you know the kinds of YouTube videos that are like recommending our shit?" Like, I've never actually seen this part of our YouTube page. But I guess it's like videos that recommend ours. And the top one is my drug tier list 2025. The next one down, bad graphics make better games, actually. Then you go down a few and it starts to make sense. It's like Lego Batman, new preview and performance. You get like Nintendo reveals Big Switch 2 plans for the rest of the year. You get stuff like that. But then you still have like Simpcast. Let's talk about oranges for a bit. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what's happening here? That's so funny, though. You can finish in 12... okay, yes, in 7. Probably finish it in 3 to 4 is my estimate with Turbo. Okay. Damn, bro, do I really... but here's the thing, guys. Stay with me. If I go live tomorrow at noon, and I do the finale tomorrow, I can start the next one on Thursday. You guys see what I'm saying? I don't have the next one. I gotta wait for it to go on sale. I can't be doing that. Get my own videos recommended all the time? That's fair. That's so funny. I have no idea what we're getting those recommendations for. Okay. But I think we're all good. I think we're good here. So I think we're gonna call it, because it's almost 3 a.m. my time. I have it on the wish list. I swear, Luna. I've been watching to see if it goes on sale. And I made sure, too, like, the PlayStation app does give me notifications when things go on sale. I know that because one day they put a flash sale on for about 8 games that were on my wish list at 3 in the morning, and individually, 10 minutes separated, I would get the PlayStation a notification that a game on my wish list is on sale. I'm like, yeah, I know all of them are right now. You don't need to tell me 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is on sale. Wait 10 minutes, and then tell me that Silent Hill F is on sale, and then wait 10 minutes, and then tell me that this game is on sale. I see all of them. Thank you. Thank you, PlayStation. Now I don't want to buy them. So I do have it on my wish list. I'm watching it. Although, you know, I say this all the time, and you know how I am. I still have to fix the tip page. I definitely have the PayPal password now, so we can definitely do it. I should probably do that. I should do that. I should do a lot of things. Like get some fucking sleep. Okay. Should I shift gears and finish this game tomorrow? I think I might. I think I want to do that. Yeah. Damn, Mellow out of just one-shot your Alpha Scolipede? Holy shit. That's fucking crazy, Luna. Alright. Boys and girls and NBs! I'm fixing the schedule right now. Man, tomorrow just looks like a fucking mess. I made the decision. I already called it. Ooh, caught it? Hell yeah, Luna. Nice fucking job. Hell yeah. Okay, guys, that's what we're doing. We're doing that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna fix the tip page. I'll let you guys know tomorrow on stream that it is fixed. And we'll go from there. Dude, do you know how bad the Trails addiction was today? Do you know how bad it was? So my friend came over and we were hanging out, right? And we've been on a journey of going through the Final Fantasy games in order. Like, we're both big Final Fantasy fans in the terms of, like, you know, like, we both love Remake, we played Rebirth together, we both love 10, like, you know, it's separated here and there. Like, we both played 15, I don't think he finished it. I got through it, I love 16, you know. Definitely more of the modern stuff. So I was like, we gotta go. We've got to play the older ones. We've got to do this. So I bought the Pixel remasters. I know it's not the best way to do them. You know, there's a lot of discussion around that topic, but it was the most accessible way. So that's what we did. So we've done Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, and 4 now for the Pixel remasters. So we started Final Fantasy 5 and we enjoyed it. We did like maybe an hour and a half, and we're like, okay, interesting changes. This looks cool. And so we ate dinner while we were doing that, and after that we were like, all right, we've also been speedrunning Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, like very, very low key. Like, we're learning a lot of tricks as we go about it. We're switching off with different missions and stuff, so it's nothing like that I'm putting on leaderboards or anything like that. But what do you call it? We're doing Sonic Adventure 2, and during his missions, I'm like, I need a turn-based game to play on my Switch. What are some Nintendo turn-based exclusives? And I thought, like, Bravely Default and Triangle Strategy were good. Turns out they're not on... they're on other consoles, too. I didn't know that. Granted, I wasn't going to pick anything up, of course. I was just kind of taking a look to see what I could get on there. So there's some good options, though. But it's just... it's so good. So good. Yeah, I just got to grind for more donuts? That's fair. That's the thing that I couldn't do in the DLC. That was the killing part for me. I'm assuming you probably didn't watch it, Luna, because I think we'd also just have such differing opinions, but one of the podcast episodes that's in the Stick Drift podcast section of the Discord, me and Randy rank all of the mainline Pokemon games, because there was a tier list for it. For some reason, the tier list also included Coliseum and XD, and then also Stadium and Stadium 2, so we did those as well. The lowest one on the entire board was the ZA DLC, because it was the only one that I felt like I couldn't finish. Not because, I mean, like, it was just so grindy. I don't think it was a fair assessment, but Randy also didn't play it, and I was also feeling very strongly about how much I didn't want to grind. So I don't think it's a fair assessment. And I hope that when Randy does finish up the DLCs eventually, and especially when Gen 10 comes out, we can go back and reevaluate stuff again. I think that would be a fun discussion. But Ramen, totally, whenever we talk about FC and we do some kind of Trails discussion, absolutely, I would love to have you on that. We need someone who knows what they're talking about. But yes, that's gonna be it for tonight. like I said, we're shifting gears. Noon tomorrow, in about 9 hours, we're gonna be going live for the finale of Trails in the Sky the 3rd. Then Wednesday night, normal time, we're gonna be doing our Pokemon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventure stream. Hopefully we'll have some good internet, because we had some bad luck last week. And same with Ambi. Hopefully Ambi will have good internet so we can do her Jeopardy board. Like I said to you guys, like, if you guys have Jeopardy board topics that you want to do, we have a Jeopardy board section in the Discord now. You just have to click the link. It's free to use. You can make your own Jeopardy board if you'd like, and submit it for us to do on stream. Give you the credit for it. Just have fun. If you want to do a Pokemon topic one, I mean, Ramen, if you want to do a Trails one, I'd be the only one that can answer questions, but I'd love to give some a shot. If you guys are feeling creative, I just want to throw that out there because Ambi's been having fun with it. We've been having fun doing some of those. So we'll be doing that on Wednesday. And if that's the case, we'll be shooting for the Judgment finale on Thursday, and we'll see what I can do over the weekend. Personally, both Legends feels grindy, but ZA feels much more worth it than Arceus. Interesting. I guess, like, post-game stuff, and for how connective it is, I totally agree with that. But you're right. I mean, I didn't... You know what the thing is? I never felt like Arceus was as grindy, like... You know what? I'm going to have to disagree with what I'm saying already, because... I always forget how much grinding you need to do to get to the next story area in Legends Arceus every time. Because I was going to say, I feel like outside of the DLC, there was way more grinding to finish the Pokedex stuff in ZA. Or, sorry, there was way more grinding to finish the Pokedex stuff in Arceus than there was for ZA. And then I'm also saying that there's more grinding in the main story for Arceus. I think I just like the setting for Arceus. I think that's just a personal thing, but 100% you're correct about that. So, totally. I get that. Based on games I haven't played, all of it's spoilers! Yeah, the 10-level Pokedex was obnoxious for, like, every single Pokemon. Oh, dude, I remember having to do that. I didn't mind it the first time because I did a lot, and then I took a long break and came back to it, but... Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Like, doing that all in one go. Shit's ridiculous. Okay, but again, I'll be ending now. That way I can get to streaming by noon tomorrow to do the finale. That's the plan. Everyone, thank you for being here. Ramen, thank you for sending me the link. I appreciate it. I'll have my sister put the order through. The Arceus fight was annoying as hell. Okay, to be fair though, those are my favorite kinds of fights. It very much like the ZA fights. Even the most annoying ones, I feel like I really enjoyed. But totally understandable. I want to hear it, Luna. 100%. Because I totally get it. I remember that Arceus. I remember losing to that so many times. 100%. Everyone, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you in 9 hours, everybody. Catch you soon.